Go.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah, anyway. Yes, back on my phone. Woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. Yeah, for some reason, the computer was very slow today. They had updated some shit on it. Excuse me. Just wasn't working. It's always something. I'm not going to mess with it no more. I'm just going to wait till I get a new computer and stop with the stubbornness trying to make something work that doesn't want to work. Anyway, good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Thanks for joining this guy early morning, 6:30. The one or two people that are watching, because that's all that watch me. Yeah, it is what it is. Big screen. I know, kind of big. Anyway, let's get to some headlines. Before I do this, Fernando, your friendly neighborhood conservative ex-con with the common sense and random shit show, because it's still a shit show. And what I do, well, breaking news. This is not the place. So if you're here to watch this handsome guy talk about breaking news, not the place. That's probably why nobody watches me, because I'm all over the place. Because I am all over the place. Just saying. Common sense, random shit, show, stuff. I'm here because I scour the internet, YouTube, ScrewTube, and I find videos to share. I always share their channel links in description. And then I comment. I give you my commentary, laugh along with you, because 99.9% of these videos I do not watch. I watch them here with you. So you'll hear me in the background laughing, and I have my 2 cents to add after. Because it is what it is, my favorite saying. I don't know why. It's funny because lately my wife and I, our little conversation, she's like, it is what it is. Every time I hear it, I want to laugh and be like, oh, it is. I want to say it in my way. It's hilarious. Yeah. Anyway, let's get to some headlines. Like I was just saying. And I got to, where is it? Remember, guys, I'm by myself. So you're going to see me fidget with the phone and figure shit out because, believe it or not, I'm still learning this stuff. Anyway, I want to show this. I want to show these headline news because they're hilarious. Am I showing it? Of course not, because nothing ever works for me. Try this again. Image, photo library, share. Is it going to show? Yes! And what this is, it is a headline. And the headline is, I'm going to show you right now. If you can read it, great. If you can't, then I don't know what to tell you. Because I'm blind. Oh my God, where is it? Okay. It's so small I can't read it in there. In solidarity. Solidarity. Read it, Fernando. With protesters, Burger King changes name to Burger Democratically Elected Leader. Not real. Just saying. It's probably some liberal saying, oh my God, that's more like it. Yes. Because they're idiots. Anyway, let me see if I can show another one here. All right. Oh, come on. That's too many pictures. Hold on. I got to get rid of one of these. This is ridiculous. Okay, Fernando. Democrats urge people to stop inflammatory rhetoric unless it's against Trump. The next Hitler, who must be stopped right now. Hitler, dictator, Nazi. God, I hate these people. Let me get rid of this. That's too many. Now, I think I got to do this something different. Hold on a second. Replace photo library. All right. I think I got it now. Of course. Amateur hour. All right, I give up. You guys are probably thinking this guy's an idiot. That's why nobody watches me. This is exactly why nobody watches me, because every time I try something to make it more entertaining, I f it up. All right. There it is. Why is it not working? Hold on a second. Let me get to that story. You can read that, right? Satan holds. No kings of kings rally. Might as well. Just saying. Anyway, let me get rid of this. Remove. Back to me and my faux pas, amateurness, co-witness, because it is what it is. All right. As usual, I'm doing my co-witness on my little phone. Make sure that my faux pas, I can watch myself and laugh at myself, because it is. What an idiot. Anyway, as I said, this is not the place for breaking news. But everything I share is, obviously conservative channels who make memes, put stuff together, make fun of shit. And the title of the show, we did dodge a bullet. I got to tell you. When did you see? I got the video, and I'll watch it with you here as we watch it and enjoy it, of Nancy Mace tearing into this guy. Tampon Tim. Yeah, we dodged the bullet. I mean, twice. Kamala and Tampon Tim. Could you imagine what would have happened if these guys would have won? I dare not think. Well, I'm sure I'll think. I already know we'd be effed. Just saying. Our freedoms. I can't even think about it. The thing about it is, I don't have my Second Amendment rights. I lost them a long time ago. Ex-gang member. Had a serious crime and did almost 10 years in prison. For those that don't know, which most of you do, the 1 or 2, because that's all who watch me. Either way, thank you. Appreciate you. But still, what I'm saying? I got my mother, my sister, members of my family that are either military or have their Second Amendment rights and enjoy them. And tyranny, just saying. Gotta watch it. And that almost happened. But dodge the bullet, people. And if you don't believe that yet, you will see. You will see. Because it is what it is. Anyway, let's get to one of our first set of videos. Let me see if I can find it here. All right, first of all, I couldn't, Meme the Left didn't post one, and I usually share this stuff. They're actually pretty good. But Ridiculousity, one of my other favorite channels, they did post something, and I think it's amazing, funny. They're easy to meme. The left, lip turds, democraps, demorats, lip turds, lip tards, whatever you want to call them. They are what they are. Yeah, anyway, check this out. Ridiculosity. You already know. I'm not gonna lie. I messed up. As usual. I actually edited this so it doesn't show what I use, because obviously I can't afford all these apps that I'm using to edit this stuff. Somehow I left the watermark. It's whatever. I gave it away. One of the apps that I use. I try to use the free one and take advantage and work around it. But it's whatever. Just watch the rest of it. I already messed it up. Might as well.
What is a woman? What is a woman is the question.
I'm not sure I understand the question here.
Well, that.
What do you want me to say?
A reaction.
I want you to say that a woman like me is an adult human female, that men can't become women. You guys are the party of violence, and you're the party erasing women. You don't respect us. You're a bigot. You're a misogynist. You're a sexist. Are you still friends with school shooters?
I have never been a friend with a school shooter.
Didn't you say you were friends with school shooters?
So I've become friends with school shooters.
Did you say that? What a dumbass. Yeah.
What's happening right now is very different than anything we've seen before. Everyday Angelenos came out to protest their government's actions. In turn, the state of California and the city and county of Los Angeles put on a vulgar display by fanning the flames even harder. That's when the downward spiral began. Several dozen lawbreakers became violent and destructive. They vandalized property. They tried to assault police officers. Many of you have seen the video clips of cars burning on cable news. California is no stranger to this sort of unrest. I own this. California may be first, but it clearly will not end here. Other states are next. Democracy is next. Democracy is under assault before our eyes.
Oh my God!
This moment we have feared has arrived.
California's a wreck. You know California? You've heard of Governor Newsom, right?
And I'm empathetic beyond words.
Habba is accusing you of ignoring multiple warnings from Homeland Security investigations to remove yourself and says that you chose to, quote, disregard the law.
The reality is Alina Habba wasn't there. She doesn't know what happened. I was there as the mayor of the city, exercising my right and duty as an elected official, supporting our Congress people, preparing for a press conference that was supposed to happen there.
The response from others, including some people inside the administration, is pointing to the fact that you're a Democrat and you're running for governor in your state and accusing you of basically conducting a publicity stunt. And I wonder what you would say to them tonight.
The reality is this is what democracy is, right? And so, you know, we are in dispute here, and we're just living in a time period now where if you are opposed to the ideas of people, you could be threatened with arrest or intimidation, and that's exactly what's happening.
What a bunch of dumbasses. Yeah, really.
Yep. Yep. It is what it is. Bullshit. Common sense. Genius, I'm not. I just have common sense. And most Americans do. You know, we believed the shit we heard before, but we woke up. The real woke. We're all woke. So it's whatever. Yeah, you know, as I said, I'm trying this again just from my phone. You know, I've been trying to find a cheaper computer on Marketplace. I actually have someone who offered to pay it forward. I got to reach out to this person, to her, two genders. Just saying, just in case you didn't know that. And that's kind of cool. She's a little further away from me, and my car being that it's not reliable. I got to be careful where I drive. But I'm probably going to be calling her. Apparently the computer has been all reset and has a new, it's just Windows 10. But you know what? Right now, for what I'm working with, it's probably better. And it's easier because, you know, as I said, amateur hour. Yeah, I'm still an amateur at this, even though I've been doing this for almost a year. But I'm new to this app. I'm only on the second month, and I'm still learning it. There's stuff I didn't even know I could do that I'm figuring out. But obviously with cell phone, I'm limited. That's why I prefer the computer. That's why I keep trying my hardest to try to make the computer work so I can do more. Because I want to make this show, you know, this show right here, a little more entertaining. You know, I don't want to bore you. And it is what it is. Common sense. Bullshit. Democrats. That was kind of long, yeah. But as I said, that was our little meme. The left, even though it's ridiculosity, because it is ridiculous. You already know. Anyway, next set of videos. Let me find it. Fidget. I do have another one from Ridiculosity, their normal stuff. And yeah, check them out.
Are you still friends with school shooters?
I have never been a friend with a school shooter.
Didn't you say you were friends with school shooters on the debate stage?
Oh, so I've become friends with school shooters.
Is bullying okay?
Is bullying okay as teacher?
Is bullying okay, yes or no? Is it okay to bully somebody?
Yes, I do think there's a time.
So you think it's okay to bully others?
You bully the shit out of him.
You're showing that the Democrat Party is the party of violence. What is a woman?
Love this part.
What is a woman is the question.
I'm not sure I understand the question here.
Her reaction.
What do you want me to say? This is.
I want you to say that a woman like me is an adult human female, that men can't become women. You guys are the party of violence, and you're the party erasing women. You don't respect us. You're a bigot. You're a misogynist. You're a sexist. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
You know what? Even if you killed somebody, I wouldn't turn you in.
I've become friends with school shooters.
Can you clarify what you meant when you said you'd be friends with school shooters?
Yeah, pretty much. You know, it's funny. No, I'm not going to say funny, but I actually had a 5-minute long, you know, scolding or questioning of Tampon Tim, but I don't think I need it. Not with all that. So we'll make the show a little shorter, which is fine, because I can just finish the show and go wallow of how I effed up the show today, because it's not normal. If I don't F up something, yeah. Anyway, yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, I think that's it. Maybe there might be more. I think. Let me find out. I think there's got to be more. It can't just be it. Oh crap! I think there's more to that video, but I forgot who it was. So let's go to the rest of the show. Yeah, the United Spots, check them out.
Hey, remember when Zelensky was gonna investigate you?
Yeah, I can't believe Putin destroyed all the evidence, though.
Yeah, he really blew it.
Hey, Hillary, hold my beer.
Hey, Hunter, when I'm done here, you wanna go outside and play catch?
Catch? Like catch a case?
Oh, son, you're the smartest person I know.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah?
You wanna hear a knock-knock joke?
Sure.
Knock, knock.
Hang on, there's somebody at the door.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah?
You wanna hear something weird?
Sure.
So, I left my laptop behind.
Right.
Ashley left her diary behind.
Oh, yeah.
And you left America behind.
Wow. That is weird.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah?
Russia just bought another one of my paintings, dude.
Oh, that's great news, son.
Yeah, and Ukraine and China just called, and they want to buy another one, too.
I'm so proud of you, Hunter.
Yeah, it's almost like Russia, Ukraine, and China are the only ones buying my paintings.
Yeah, it kind of looks that way, don't it?
I can't believe you married my babysitter, Dad.
Yeah, and I can't believe that you hooked up with your brother's wife. So proud of you.
I guess the apple didn't fall too far from the tree.
Nope.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah?
Remember when you said you were going to withhold aid from Ukraine unless they stopped investigating Burisma?
Son of a bitch! I do remember!
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome, son.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Pardon.
Pardon who?
Pardon me?
That was a good one, son.
Will you pardon me, Dad?
Of course I will. Hey, Hunter, what's 10% of 3.5 million?
It's 350,000, Dad.
That's it?
Yeah.
Well, what if I get 3.5 million and you get 10%?
But I'm not the big guy.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
10 billion to.
10 billion to who?
10 billion to Ukraine.
You ain't lying. All right, let's see who's behind everything that's going wrong right now. Hey, come on, man. Wow. Joe Biden? Yeah, it's me. You been behind this the whole time? Yeah. The Ukraine thing, the Keystone Pipeline, the gas prices? Yeah, and I would have got away with it too if it weren't for them pesky Trump supporters.
Yep, it is what it is. And you know, I said I wasn't going to play that, but I know, you know, as I said, not many people watch me, but I actually want you to watch this if you haven't watched it yet, because it's not like it's everywhere, but it is. People always playing clips here and there, but it's very interesting. So I want to react. I didn't watch the whole thing either. So, you know, as I've said before, you know, yes, granted, I would love this channel to grow. I would love for my subscription to grow. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my ScrewTube channel, the Common Sense and Random Poop Show, Rumble, the Conservative Excon. Look me up on Facebook by my real name right there, and or the Conservative Excon. I'll keep posting the links and all that. I am going live on all three, like, you know, two genders: Facebook, Rumble, and YouTube, ScrewTube. And let's see what happens. But anyway, let's check this out. As I said, links will be in the description. Support links, merch link, whatever. Everything's down there. Or it will be if it's not yet. But anyway, let's play this video. Because I didn't watch the whole thing. As I said, I don't really watch everything until I get on here and watch it with you. So, let's watch this and react. This is not
Welcome to the unofficial 2028 Democrat presidential primary right here on stage at the Oversight Committee. Governor Newsom must be seething. The three of you beat him to the stage, but he's a little busy right now defending illegals and defending Antifa, torching what is left of Los Angeles. Governor Walz knows the playbook. In 2020, he rolled out the red carpet for anarchists while Minnesotans watched their neighborhoods burn. You've turned your states into sanctuaries for illegals. You've done more to shield MS-13 than to protect the single mom working 2 jobs in Chicago, Queens, or Minneapolis. And you've worked harder against ICE than with them. So Governor Walz, and boy, does that feel nice to say the word governor, my first question is for you. Did you know the Nazis killed 6 million Jews during the Holocaust? It's a yes or no question. Did you know the Nazis killed 6 million Jews during the Holocaust?
Pushing my button to answer.
Okay.
Yes, I believe that's historic.
Okay, would you agree the Holocaust is the most horrific atrocity in human history? Yes or no?
I think the Holocaust ranks amongst them, yeah.
Did you know the Nazi Gestapo imprisoned, tortured, and murdered Jews by the hundreds of thousands and committed genocide against the Jews? Did you know that?
I do know they operated as secret.
Did you know ICE has done none of that? Yes or no?
Operated as a secret police force?
No, that's not the question. Did you know that ICE has not committed genocide against anyone?
Yes, I do know that.
Okay. Do you apologize for your disgusting comparison of ICE to the Gestapo, who killed hundreds of thousands of Jews during the Holocaust?
As a history teacher?
Yes or no is the question.
A historical comparison.
You're a governor. You understand what the question is. It's yes or no. Will you apologize for what you said about ICE, comparing them to Gestapo?
To identify who they are when they operate, to not use unmarked.
Okay. Mr. Chairman, this governor, or honorable, can't answer the question. Do you believe the Nuremberg trials were a good exercise in holding the Nazis accountable? Yes or no?
I think due process.
Okay, so are you calling for ICE agents to be brought to a tribunal under the threat of death by comparing them to the Gestapo?
Everyone is afforded due process.
Jesus Christ.
What don't you understand about yes or no? Like, what can't you comprehend about yes or no questions? Do you still want to abolish ICE? Do you still want to abolish ICE? Yes.
Listen, I'll be honest. Other than her being hot as hell, I'm gonna live. She's a badass. Nancy Mace is a badass, and I love. I'm sorry, and I'm sure most of America does too. The way she's tearing into this piece of shit. Tampon Tim. Love it. This is, right here, this is the Democratic Party in whole. This is it right here. This is who is going to be VP. This is who they chose to be their VP. Even with Kamala being who she is, the piece of shit, Marxist. I mean, you want to talk about Nazis. I mean, I'm just saying. But, yeah, this is kind of embarrassing, actually. It's embarrassing, but, not to us.
Yes or no?
Said I wanted to abolish ICE.
Didn't you march in a rally calling for ICE's abolishment?
Not that I can recall, Congressman.
Well, according to widespread media reports, you did.
And the media is always correct.
How do you rate Kamala Harris's job as border czar? I want a number between 1 and 10. How was she as border czar?
I wouldn't have a way to measure that. I was not in the administration.
Weren't you her running mate for vice president?
As in the campaign.
And you can't rate her role as border czar on a scale of 1 to 10. Was she great at 10 or was she a 1? Terrible.
I think her proposal that she put forward to make sure we had the bipartisan immigration.
It wasn't bipartisan. Did you ever personally speak with Kamala about Joe Biden's cognitive collapse?
Not that I can recall, Congressman.
Not as her running mate for vice president. You never once talked to her about the president and why she was nominated instead of him.
No, not that I can recall.
What kind of operation were you guys running over there?
That's what I'm saying.
I was more concerned with Donald Trump's cognitive.
Thank God he's president and J.D. Vance is vice president and not you.
Exactly.
Have you ever served in a combat zone, Governor?
I have not, Congresswoman.
Okay. Are you still friends with school shooters?
I have never been a friend with a school shooter.
Didn't you say you were friends with school shooters on the debate stage?
Oh, Congresswoman.
Yeah. Is bullying, my mom was a teacher. I'm a high school dropout. We can talk about that later. Is bullying okay?
Is bullying okay as a teacher?
Is bullying okay? Yes or no? Is it okay to bully somebody?
I think there's a time to push back at a bully. So yes, I do think there's a time.
So you think it's okay to bully others?
I think it's okay to bully the bully at times.
Well, you're showing that the Democrat Party is a party of violence. Were you at Tiananmen Square?
Have I been to Tiananmen Square? I have.
Were you at Tiananmen Square?
I have been at Tiananmen Square.
When were you there?
Oh, as I recall, January of 1990.
Okay. What is a woman? What is a woman is the question.
I'm not sure I understand the question here.
Well, that.
What do you want me to say?
Yo, did you see her reaction? That's probably the rest of America right now. Even some, let's be real, even some Democrats are thinking, wow, we don't learn. How hard is that question? Other than our chromosomes, having of a JJ, not having a penis, being able to humanly have babies, make another life. I can go on all day. He can't even answer that. They still can't answer that question. You know, I posted a short yesterday making fun of this part right here. Death of the Democrats. Democrats. It is. Not just because of that question right there, because of everything else. Peaceful protests. Can't answer the question, what is a woman? At openly admitting they want to censor us. Take our, not my guns, because I don't have any, but your guns. If you're American and you're a true patriot. Still, I'm just saying, I don't have a gun. And I want to live, but still, Nancy Mace is hot. Okay, I said it. Sorry. Okay, anyway, entertainment. Check it out. Check out the rest.
This is...
I want you to say that a woman like me is an adult human female, that men can't become women. You guys are the party of violence, and you're the party erasing women. You don't respect us. You're a bigot. You're a misogynist. You're a sexist. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
That is it. That's all I'm saying. Let me get out of this thing. Is that how you do? Yes. Okay. Yes. You know, as I said, it's a little harder on my phone. A lot harder, actually. And yes, I took my glasses off because sometimes it depends on how early it is or how bright it is. My glasses are for distance, not for close. So sometimes I get a little dizzy. They're actually, I got them. I had a choice. I needed both. I needed close and far because I can't really read up close. But the bifocals were a lot more expensive. So I only got distance for driving because when I drive at night, I really need glasses. That's really the only time I need glasses. But, you know, better be safe than sorry. Anyway. Yeah, we dodged the bullet. Whatever side I was on. Yeah, that was who was picked by Kamala to be VP. And right now, comparison, let's be real here. We have probably one of the best VPs ever right now. Ex-military, excuse me, wow, that snuck up. Ex-military, ex-badass, Marine. You know, that guy is a real veteran. Just saying. And they for real, that duel right there is best ever. And it is what it is. Excuse all the faux pas. As I said, it's gonna be faux pas until I get a good computer. But you know, until I fix my car, because obviously I gotta get to work. And I'm gonna see if I can text that person. I think her name's Jennifer, I think, or something. I forgot. I should have texted her yesterday. But she's willing to work with me on a computer. So hopefully, you know, thank you if that happens. As I said, breaking news. This is not the place. All I do is share other stuff, post links in description, react to them, along with the one or two that watch me. And yeah, granted, I don't get a lot of views, but it's whatever. I just want to be a little different. You know, my way of thinking is, you know, you're an ex-convict, you're an ex-gang member who changed his life around. You know, I actually work with the police department and talking to kids in prisons, youths in schools. You tried not to go the route that I went and screw my life up like I did. And even if I save one life, I can live with that. That's good. One life. Can't save them all. I'm just saying, but I tried. And I'm hoping it is what it was, because it is. And it was. And most of my stuff that I post, as I said, is just funny. It's funny what's going on. You know, the non-common sense or the common nonsense that these people on the left have. It's ridiculous. It really is. You can really stereotype them and be accurate about describing them. You know, them. I said them because grammatically that's correct, not biologically. Just saying, two genders. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Again, apologies for all the faux pas. Please subscribe, follow, share, thumbs up, write me. Let me know what you want to talk about. And I'll see what I can do. As I said, you know, for now, I'll be doing my phone every day until I get a computer. And yes, it's a little harder, but whatever. I'm still going to go on here. See you guys tomorrow. Enjoy your day. Now I gotta get out of here because I didn't get the video ready. Yeah. Peace out.